Dorothea Lange was an American photographer who was born on May 25, 1895. Lange was best known for her photographs taken during the Great Depression, the effects of the Dust Bowl, and the Japanese Internment after World War II. All the pictures that I have found of Lange's are in black and white, likely due to the time period's technological capabilities, and highlight the shadows and features in each photograph. Most of Lange's photographs were presented in galleries or newspapers, and were mostly funded by the Farm Security Administration. Many of the photographs do not have names from Dorothea Lange, and the website that I found had incorrect names for the photographs, so I'll leave those out. The families in this picture show what it was like living as a carrot picker during the Great Depression. The woman at the front is sweeping the dusty ground as a little boy, supposedly her son, stands next to her. The image is powerful because it relates to the viewer by suggesting that the family is trying to regain a sense of normalcy by sweeping the porch to make it look presentable. The photograph is also enhanced by the dirty clothing that everyone was wearing, including the two little boys shown wearing one-piece jumpsuits. The color in the image highlights the trash and scraps of wood accumulating at the edges of the tent, and also enhances the shadows, causing them to appear much larger than they actually are. This is a powerful image of an older man waiting in line for bread during the Great Depression era, 1938. The photo highlights the man's discomfort and reluctance to wait in line to buy bread, and symbolizes the contempt felt at having lost his money because of the Depression. The lack of color enhances the man's lighter face versus the black coats of the other men in line. This also enhances the emotions that he feels about being in the line. The composition of the photograph also adds to the power of the image, as Lange took the picture from above the man and the crowd, and this causes the man to appear smaller and less dominant. We do not know what this man did before the Great Depression, but this photograph shows clearly that he does not enjoy the place that they put him in. In contrast to the previous image, this picture shows a much younger man who is also surviving in the midst of the Great Depression. The man is sitting in one of the cars of a train on the way to another state for another seasonal job. The image shows the man is definitely not happy with the way he is forced to make money, hopping from state to state and having no permanent home. Although the man is unhappy with what he is doing, it is obvious that he still struggles on, much like the old man in the previous image. The lack of color in the photograph highlights the shadows in the man's face, and also the slight hunch in his back as he sits in the car. One of Lange's most famous pictures is the migrant mother photo of Florence Owens Thompson. The photograph shows a tired woman with two children leaning on her shoulders, with an infant in her lap. The picture sends a powerful response to the viewer, giving them a direct look into the anguish and hardships this woman has faced due to the Great Depression. In a quote from Lange, "She saw and approached the hungry and desperate mother as if drawn by a magnet." After taking several versions of the photograph, Lange brought it to a newspaper and helped quickly reach the camp that the woman was in. The power of this photograph directly helped the subjects inside of it and eventually became an iconic image detailing the Great Depression. This picture of a young Japanese American on his grandfather's shoulders serves as a way to humanize the people who are imprisoned by the U.S. government. The combination of the older man and the young boy show the range of people affected by the internment and add an element of humanity. The shadows on the young boy's face create a childlike confusion, whereas the shadows on the older man's face cause him to appear old and knowledgeable. Combining the two, the photograph has a powerful message to the people of America and shows them exactly who is being brought to these internment camps. This image, along with most of Lange's work and all that was shown here, is ethically evaluative and serves to tell the viewer about an important issue.